something. I don't know what the fuck this coronavirus is about. I don't understand how that shit was from Wuhan, China. Now all of a sudden this shit is on motherfucking tour. And let me tell y'all something. I ain't gonna front. A bitch is scared. I'm a little scared, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit got me panicking. And a lot of you motherfuckers think it's a joke, like I was thinking, right? But that shit right there, just because you think you immune to it, guess what? Your pocket ain't, bitch, because a lot of shit comes from motherfucking China, bitch. So if you wonder where your motherfucking weave or your fashion over motherfucking packages have arrived, guess what, bitch? Coronavirus! Coronavirus! I'm telling you, shit is real! Shit is getting real! Woo! Bitch, I'm scared.
My fellow visionaries, salute to the subscribers, salute to the first-time listeners, salute to the first-time watchers, those that are listening on their podcast apps, those that are watching on YouTube, salute to you all. I am fully aware that we're in the middle of a crisis. There's nothing on TV, and there's nowhere to go, thanks to a virus known as COVID-19. I can't do anything about the virus, not a doctor. However, when you're home and stuck in quarantine, I can try to bring you some content to watch on this very here YouTube channel. So I promise to continue to do so as often as possible. There's a bunch of videos already on here. Feel free to go back to the catalog and watch some of the old stuff, but I'm definitely promising to bring some new stuff, again, as early as often as possible. Now, the kids are out of school. So for the children that are home, I got nothing for you for that. There's a parental advisory that I always post, and that's always going to be there. But they got video games and things they can do for that. Shout out to the kids, but I can't be responsible for the guests and the language they may use. Hi, Mom. But again, here at the 2021 Vision, I'm promising to not cancel like the sports and other venues had to do. We're going to continue to bring you some content. The conversation continues.
This is a Silk exclusive.
What's good, family? What's good? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello, hello, hello,
What's
hello,
poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? You know, we in the middle of a crisis and a pandemic.
The Rona.
The Rona is out here, and you know what I mean. Just got to touch base with the family and see what's going on. Louis is all over the place right now. But
we ain't got no toilet tissue.
You gonna edit that out, right?
We using 2-ply napkins.
Everybody going crazy for the toilet paper. Nobody thought about food and water. Everybody's first thing was like, "Yo, we gotta get toilet paper. We gotta get toilet paper." So, but we got Charlotte in the house.
To be funny though, I had to go to the hood to go get potatoes.
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. But we got Charlotte in the house. We got Pennsylvania here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got a little bit of different regions to see what you know how we're all handling the pandemic.
And you in ground zero, right?
Basically, yeah. New York City is. I mean, basically, it came from China. Somehow, Washington State got a lot of cases, but then it ended up here in New York. Got the most cases, but Washington still got the most deaths. So
can we talk about this for a second? Because we were all in LA, right? Nay and I were in LA the end of January, and that's when the first person came through LAX with this corona. And then there was someone in Chicago that came through the airport with this corona. That's at the end of January. We are mid-March.
Yeah.
Why ain't no toilet tissue now? 2 months later.
Listen,
why wasn't people stocking up in January, February?
it wasn't. It
And
was the
side note,
scare.
we flew in Burbank. We ain't fly through LAX.
Right.
So
We was mad
just
smart
to be
about that.
clear.
No,
That's
LAX.
smart, yeah, because it's the major airports and the major hubs are the ones that they, there was a big crowd in Chicago O'Hare the last couple of days because a lot of international tourists and stuff are leaving. So people are they like, oh, we came to New York to vacation, but it's kind of dangerous over. We going back home. So we got another guest here. What up, Ben? You good, sir? You all right? Can you hear me? Looking a little zoned out. You all right over there?
I'm trying to get the sound on.
Okay. Just making sure the corona didn't get you.
I was like, where that? Found the button.
So we were just getting started, basically. But yeah, we got a bunch of different regions. Nan and Krista was just telling us about they was in LA. They luckily they ducked it. Didn't really get them. Ben and I, we in New York City, where it's like the biggest epicenter of it all right now. But Nay and Crystal, real quick, down in Charlotte, what are the stores looking like? Do y'all got curfews and things going on? Like what they telling y'all over there?
I don't think it's come down this far just yet.
No, okay.
Whatever martial law y'all got up there, keep that up there. You don't bring that down here.
Word.
It's coming. It's coming.
I saw with some of the supermarkets, but that's about it. Like they closing stores early.
Mm-hmm.
They said that you everything is takeout now. There's no dining in.
Mm-hmm.
So don't try to sit down in Applebee's. It's gonna be on a to-go situation. But my question is, are you gonna charge them to the delivery fee because you making me bring it home? That's messed up.
I mean, they don't care. They don't care. It's basically they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like
You want to eat, right? You want to eat,
you
right?
hungry?
There's no cheese.
But you hungry, so what you gonna do?
The supermarkets are barren. There's no eggs. There's no cheese. No, let me rephrase that. All the organic stuff was still there.
Yeah.
I can see that.
The vegan section is fully stocked.
I can see that. I can see that.
All the organic stuff was there.
Like if you're going plant-based, you good right now.
I went to the produce.
Get some Impossible Burgers.
When I went to the supermarket yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen the produce section so clean. Like,
But that's so
clean.
stupid.
You can see
But-
all of the shelving.
Mm.
I'm like, what are you doing?
But that's so dumb. If we are really in an apocalypse, you got to eat that stuff in the next 4 to 5 days. Like, that's not going to sustain you.
Exactly.
Like, but all the oodles and noodles was on the shelf. I was
Right.
like, oh, hell.
That's
Like-
what you should be stocking up on.
You see in PA, all the deep freezers are gone. You can't find a deep freezer right now. So people are stocking up, but they're purchasing deep freezers to go along with it for long-term storage.
Okay, so it's okay.
That's smart.
They know.
You
So-
can
so-
eat that freezer burn beef if you want to.
so Lou, what else is going on? Y'all got curfews and things out there too?
And the governor just issued the total shutdown of the non-essentials businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So all the malls are closed at midnight tonight. All the gyms, all the hair salons, the barbershops, everybody that's not essential to business is shut down. So further notice for the next 2 weeks.
Gotta love it, man.
So,
Gotta love it.
My
So you
essential
can't
asset
get a
report to work. I'm bald, though. I'm good.
You're right. It's just
They ain't shut them down here, right? They ain't shut them down in New York yet.
not yet. I mean, they didn't say barbershop and stuff, but they just told us today museums, lounges, bars, restaurants, takeout only. That's pretty much what we got now. They didn't say barbershops and things like that.
Yeah, that's true, man.
You know what I mean, I'm gonna go get my cut real quick. Then just in case before they say that, just gotta clean up real quick. Just in case the zombies come, gotta look right for them. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But,
Dang, Crystal, I think we need to go get some wine or something.
I
Go
mean,
see what's popping at the ABC store for they shut down. That's
All the
North
liquor stores out
Carolina.
here shut down as well.
See,
all the liquor stores statewide shut down.
Oh,
wow.
God.
See, they didn't say that
So
yet
we're
either.
going through withdrawal?
They said up here the bars they may allow some of them to let people take liquor, they take bottles out or whatever. So they testing that. I don't think they want to keep. I guess you got to keep it closed, but they're gonna let them buy from there. That's what they were saying. But they said only specific bars or whatever is gonna allow that. But
Yo, this is really scary. This is really scary. Like, no,
so
on a for real serious, if you're one of those conspiracy theory people level, this is preparing us for like
the apocalypse.
Not even the apocalypse, but just here's the thing: this mass panic attack that everybody's going through, because it's not like. And forgive me, but I guess, if you're dirty, you're dying. If you're clean, you're not. Like, this whole wash your hands thing, and, it's so stupid. And it's like
it's funny that they gave us rules they said 20 seconds to wash your hands, and it was like sing your ABCs or something like that. I heard
sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That's what say happy birthday twice.
Yeah.
And that's yeah, so we got rules now on how they wash your hands, and the type of hand sanitizer. It has to be at least 60% alcohol in it. So all that smell good stuff that we've been using, you go to the Bath and Body Works. Those. You just your hands smell good. That they're not
95% glitter.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Ben, real quick, your commute to work, because you go through Grand Central.
Yeah, I end up at Grand Central.
Right. How was it around there today on your commute to work?
Very few people, not that many. Usually when I get there, it's like you can't walk up the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Empty. It was empty. But mind you, it was like around 9:30, so I did miss the rush because I wasn't rushing into work today. But on my way back as well, like I left around 3. There's usually some crowds, but it was Grand Central, the 7 train was empty. Like if you go into a Hudson Yards, all that, it was eerie. Like my office is that.
Yeah. Same. I'm by Rockefeller Center, Radio City, and it was the same thing. Usually, I walk by there's a restaurant, Toasties, and people in there getting bagels, breakfast. I looked in, and there was nobody in there. It was just the workers behind the counter, and nobody was like, it was, and that I got here like a little bit before 8 o'clock. I went back out for lunch, looked around, like it was just a couple people walking by. Like it's usually
it ain't supposed to be nobody out there. You're supposed to stay home. That's what the man says. Stay home.
I mean, that's what they said.
Stay home.
It's just weird seeing New York City. The train ride was like, it's just weird seeing it, because to me that's more scary than the virus. Like I'm looking at like the things shutting down, and stores, restaurants, things like Nike's shutting down their stores, Apple's shutting down their stores. Like it's just a weird sight to see. Like it's just weird seeing.
You know what? It's gonna be scary as it progresses when people are running out of money because they ain't working.
Mm-hmm.
Which is another thing going on. The Dow Jones dropped, and stocks is falling. 300 and something points.
General was
3,000
points.
Yeah, it's bad. It's a lot.
Electric was $7.63 a share.
So we got to jump on that. We as a collective, let's get all get some stocks and get it popping.
I want to get some more stocks, to be quite honest. I see them crashing right now. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna pick this one back up.
Right. It's like you want to catch it at the lowest point.
Hell yeah.
But we don't know how long this is gonna last. That's the scary thing.
Yeah, because like some of the ones that I had, they're down to like the original prices I got them. I was like, damn, I got.
Yeah, you can break even. It's scary times. It's scary times, but not to keep everyone scared. Are any of you guys actually working from home?
I was partially working from home today. I went to the office. I left around 3. By the time I got there, just an hour from, But
Ooh, can you work from home?
No,
yeah,
I'm almost considered essential. So me being the head of the bank, I got to take my ass in.
All right, you ain't got to stunt on them. You ain't got to brag. You know?
Nah, this one time it's
They
not.
ahead of the
Well,
bank, you know what I mean?
man.
They need me out in these streets. I gotta,
But see, I don't handle the money, so why am I essential though? Like, I don't touch none of the money.
You gotta make sure they not taking money. That's why they need you there. They want to make sure that money's there that they say it's supposed to be there.
So I got to report to duty. You know,
Right.
the bank scene, and I've hearing horror stories where people come in and pulling out everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that type of environment yet. Like I'm telling people, your money's safer in the bank
Mm-hmm.
than you pulling out like crazy. You know, your
Right.
government insured. Like, don't go crazy. But we're starting to see people come in and like, I need to take out everything.
Right.
Like,
They got
putting it
to
on your mattress ain't gonna help. Yeah, basically. But, yeah, I got to report to duty every day.
Right. Crystal, what about you? I mean, you usually work from home anyway. You remote and stuff. What's your days looking like?
I went in thinking that nobody was going to be in there because of the Rona.
Mhm.
Everybody was in there. I'm dressed in sweats, looking crazy. Everybody in there. I'm
Got 'em.
like, yo, what are y'all doing in here? The
Mm.
Rona.
See?
You got to go home.
Everybody thought the same thing you thought, and they was like, "Oh, ain't nobody gonna be there. Let me stroll up in there real quick."
Parking lot was empty. I was like, oh, yeah. Got a prime parking space right up in the front on the top level. What's going on with everybody in there? What the hell?
Ned, what about you?
Well, I went in only because I had a specific meeting that I needed to attend today,
Mhm.
but I doubt I'm going back. And here's my thing. I feel like this is a prime opportunity for me to save some gas and some coin. So with that being said, because I have the capacity to work from home, I think I will.
There you go. I mean,
I
if you
don't have to
can.
buy lunch. I can eat out my refrigerator. I don't have to drive nowhere.
Mhm.
Means I can maintain my gas. I ain't got to spend no money.
Sounds like a
I can
win-win to
hold
me.
out for the next 2 weeks.
There you go.
Ooh.
Or however
Shut
long it
up.
may go. It
I'm
may
good for
go longer.
Shut up. I got a quarter tank of gas. I'm like, oh, hell. I gotta get to work tomorrow. Oh, hell.
Well, you better go to the QT on Sunset. It's $1.99.
The one by me is $1.94. I was like, oh,
okay.
on the way
Okay.
That's
back.
them
on the way
Charlotte
back.
prices. That's them.
For real.
That's them Charlotte. That's them Charlotte prices
I'm
right
confused
there.
right now. Like, she's talking about milk or she's talking about.
Yeah, that's them Charlotte. I ain't seen $1.99 ever. I don't think it's been $1.99 since I started driving like on a regular basis. $1.99. Whew. Man, listen. So the first big thing that was canceled was the NBA season. Do we miss it yet? Y'all missed the NBA?
No.
I don't watch. No, it doesn't matter.
No.
Man, I'm dying, bro.
Because now there's no sports on. I mean, there's no NBA, MLB preseason was starting. They spending that. The XFL was going on. Football's gone. Like, we got nothing.
I just
saw a
said say it like
meme.
this.
I saw a meme where they was making fun of the fact that you guys don't have sports. That guys were sitting around the TV watching bowling.
Bowling. Yeah, yo.
Yeah, bowling.
Listen, I saw a video today of a bunch of marbles. It was a marble race. I watched that whole video. I was like, yo, go ahead, Blue Marble. Go ahead, Blue Marble.
Yeah, you see the video?
You see
the
what the
video of
world's
dude
coming
having
to?
the vacuum cleaner, the robot vacuum cleaner, acting like it was a circling like
Nah.
shuffleboard Olympic shit. Hilarious. I gotta send it to you.
Yeah, I'm telling
He
you,
acted like it was curling, like it was Olympic curling.
Right.
He had the Swiffer and the robot was going.
I'm telling you, the withdrawals is real. Like, I really was watching the marble joint, and I was like, I was watching. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, that blue marble is really rolling. Okay, green joint catching up. Like, I was getting caught up into it. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But since we got some free time, is there any recommendations that y'all have on all of the multiple streaming services other than, a 2020 Vision on YouTube and, all of the videos we have on here? But any other streaming, we got to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? The conversation continues, content for y'all to watch while you're home.
Good plug. Good
You know
plug.
what I mean? Over 80 episodes, words, music, dance, a bunch of things, homie calls, all that. We got all that. We got enough content for you to last for months. Got content for months. But when you get tired of hearing my voice, Ben, what do you got any recommendations, things, something some people should catch up on?
I'm actually ran out of stuff to watch.
Okay.
For a minute.
Well, anything that you watched recently that you would recommend?
I was actually watching Hunters Amazon Prime.
Okay.
That was good. That was good.
It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. It's loosely based on factual thing,
Mm-hmm.
which I didn't know about, but it's interesting, very interesting. So
yeah, Nate was telling me about that. I got to check that out.
Yeah, you should. It's not bad. It's very entertaining, which caught me by surprise. I didn't know what it was gonna be about, but it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't got nothing else to watch. Just like, I've been through it all, so it's like I ran out of stuff.
Right. We can't even go to the movies. They shut the
No,
movie.
you can't.
So we can't even that's crazy.
Yeah.
What you watching? What you recommend?
Altered Carbon.
Okay.
Season 2. Pretty
I
dope.
watched that too. That was good.
If you're into sci-fi, that's pretty dope. Lock and Keys, another good one based on a graphic novel. That's next on my queue. What else? Love is Blind.
Love is blind. I love it. Oh my God.
That's the reality show joint?
That's that reality show joint with what's his dude's name?
I saw it. I was like, I don't know if I want.
You gotta watch
It was
bro.
number one on Netflix. How could you not watch it?
Because I don't care what number one is. Am I gonna like it? I don't care what everybody else like. I'll check it out. I mean, I'll take your word for it.
You ain't got nothing else to watch, might as well.
It's true. I'll take your word for it. Nan, what you got?
I've been watched and got caught up on Homeland. I've watched The Outsider. I just finished that last night. I've watched a bunch of random stuff. So some of the stuff you guys mentioned, I've watched. I'm watching season 2 of Dirty Money right now on Netflix. What else have I watched? What else? I did watch that movie about, not the movie, I guess it's like a mini series on Netflix about the African detective. I don't know. I don't want to screw up the name of it.
Oh, the black girl thing with the black girl?
Yeah.
With the big afro?
Something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually pretty good.
Okay. Y'all remember the name?
Look it up.
I can't look up the black girl thing with the afro.
It's on Netflix. And she got a big afro. She a black girl.
She got a big afro. And she
the only girl with a big afro on Netflix.
Hold on, I'm gonna scroll to Netflix, see what's trending. Hold on, I got you.
Okay.
But it was good though. It was a good.
It was so good. You remember the name? I got you.
It's not in English, so.
Oh.
And you know me, I binge watch TV. I just the show is in English, but her name is African. I don't want to screw it up.
Okay. Lou, you found it?
I'm looking at popular. I'm looking at trending. I don't see no girl with no afro on here, bro.
Don't do that.
Here we go.
Don't do that. See, now you're gonna make me try.
All right, Crystal, you got any recommendations?
What am I watching? So I finished The Chef Show, which is on Netflix, which is with Jon Favreau and Roy something. He's a chef, and they go around to different restaurants. And I think like volume 3 was this amazing episode about Wolfgang Puck's cut in Vegas. That's at the what's across the street from Caesars, but it's there. And he does this amazing, huge, big piece of beef that he serves on like a fajita plate, and it's like family size. And it was an amazing episode. Like I like cooking shows, so I totally killed The Chef Show. I've already done Love is Blind. What am I doing? I gotta watch episode 1 to season 3 of Westworld as soon as we're done.
Me too.
I still gotta watch season 2 of that. I still didn't get do season 2.
I did all the season 1 and 2 leading up to this season 3 premiere, so I could remember everything because season 2 was so convoluted.
Yeah,
and so crazy.
I'm gonna rewatch season 1 and 2 before I do 3, just to recap.
Because I'm trying to figure out when they actually killed Hale and Hale became.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
That's not a spoiler. It's season 2. If you didn't watch it 2 years ago, I don't know what you're doing.
Just,
2 years ago.
Just in case, like
2 years ago.
So what? Like,
it was 2 years ago.
So what?
Jeez. What else was I doing on Netflix? Oh, the documentary about the little boy who was abused, and they
Yeah, I
had
love that.
prosecuted the parents and the social workers from LA County because
Mhm.
of
Yeah.
the amount of that's
Gabriel
I
Fernandez.
yes. So I'm in that, and I have to take breaks. Stuff like that, I gotta
Yeah.
take breaks because if I watch it like straight through, I will want to kill somebody's mama. So
Oh yeah,
I just
you
take
definitely get mad. I got
yeah,
real mad. I got real
I
mad.
paused it, and so that, and then of course season 3 of On My Block, I finished that in like one day.
Yeah, I watched
Me and
that
the
Friday
kids,
straight through.
yeah, me and the kids sat here and watched it, and we
You don't like
I
Marseille?
I like the ending. Brianna did not like the ending. I don't know if the show's coming back for season 4, but the way they ended season 3, it looks like it's a wrap.
Yeah. And
Um,
Netflix generally don't go past like 3, except for like Stranger Things is getting a 4th.
Right.
Orange is the New Black. They rarely go past that. Like they usually dead shows at about 2 or 3. So I think it's pretty much done.
that's the way it looks. It looks
Yeah.
like it's done, but I will hope not, because that's a crazy way to end it. Like,
I mean, it was a fulfilling ending. I guess now, because what it fast forward to like 2 years later, they
but
may be
is
like
it?
seniors in high school now. So it's just I think they've grown. I think the growth is there. They're done. I think the kids are done.
I mean, when it comes to stories like that, when the children have been through so much in such a quote unquote short period of TV time,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it tends to break them apart and they
Yeah.
go their separate ways. Because I'm tired of looking at you. We always in something together. Like, God, every
Yeah.
time I'm with you, we getting shot at. Somebody's
Right.
dying.
I
Something's
figure
happening.
if the people ask for it, and I don't know if they're that big, but they could do a movie later, bringing them back as adults. They graduate and then something brings them back together, or they can do something dramatic like that, if they wanted to. But I don't think the demand for it is that high.
No, and I think that it's cool that it's over. I mean, if that's the way they're gonna end it, I thought that was all right.
It
It's
was a
life.
realistic ending.
Right. That's why I was okay with it, because that's life. Like, very rarely do you stay with people from high school
Right.
on. Like, come on. Like, I know some people from high school. Please don't get me started.
I don't think I see people on social media from high school. I really don't hang out with them, communicate with them. I never really lived near, except for Kim, but, shout out to him. But that's like the only person that, that I still talk to from high school. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it be. Friends, then we all go separate ways.
Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be, unless you live in the city of Baltimore, and then, well, you're locked in for life.
I mean, I knew Ben since college, so, we go back to 99, going on over 20 years. So, it'd be like that sometimes.
But those friendships be the ones that tend to be a little bit more lasting than high school.
Yeah.
People you meet in college. I met Crystal in college, and here we are almost 20 years later. So, those relationships, I think, are more sustainable than you have in high school.
That's what I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't mad with the ending. It was realistic. It made sense. It made sense.
October Faction, that was the other one that I liked.
What was that about?
The whole werewolfy, living amongst the people, a hunter situation.
Yeah, she just came out of nowhere with that.
Sidebar though, I still can't find that show they're talking about.
Hold on, I will find it right now.
I can't either. I was looking while you was talking. I don't know.
Yeah, she just making stuff up. She's just making stuff up right now.
I wasn't making nothing up. Shut up.
Oh, it's called Queen Sono. Oh,
there
come on,
you go.
What?
Never heard of
Queen
it.
Sono.
I can't even find it.
It ain't in my algorithm.
It's on the trending now. Well, it's on the trending now. If you,
it ain't in my algorithm.
How far deep on the trending now?
Really, it's not. It's just. It's not like it's a million titles.
See.
Listen.
Why don't you just do a search for it? That way you don't got to.
That one ain't show up in my algorithm.
Oh my gosh.
But other than that, do you guys got any other survival tips for people through these tough times of quarantine?
You know, I
Just
must say
relax.
Netflix be on it because there's already a pandemic movie.
You seen that
season
one, right? Yeah, the
How to
pandemic,
Survive an
yeah.
Outbreak.
And shout out to Outbreak being number 6 trending right now.
Right.
Though.
It's like,
I'm not surprised it's trending. What was it? Oh, what was that movie? Contagion. Contagion is a movie that people should check out too. That one was that probably trending somewhere too, right about now.
I heard about that one too.
Yeah, Contagion. I haven't seen it in a while, but
I heard there's some similarities to what's happening now, so people are going a little.
yeah. But that's always gonna happen. Before we wrap up, I want to know how y'all feel about a story that kind of went under the radar this week because of other things going on. Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel he got enough time? Should he got more time?
What was it, 28, 29 years?
23 years.
23 years.
Yeah.
What did Bill get?
Bill got
Cosby?
10 or something like that.
Oh.
So Harvey got more, and I think he still got more cases too. He got some other cases still going on. So
Well, I think Cosby had less cases because of the statute of limitations.
Mhm.
Weinstein had more, but I believe like it adds up to like 3.5 years per person, basically. That's 23.
Mm.
So it's
That's
pretty
the
low.
limitation. None of us was born when the chicks were saying stuff was popping with them and Bill.
Yeah.
So they moved 7 years now? Like, I'm confused.
And Harvey is trying to appeal. He's trying to appeal his decision. So he's still trying to fight it because they're saying, oh, he's sick and he could die if he's in jail, and all the sympathies.
Bill Cosby blind in one eye.
Yes.
All the sympathies. They trying to really. And you know what? The funniest thing is Bill or somebody is tweeting as all this stuff is going on. Like when Gail talked to Lisa Leslie, Bill Cosby's Twitter account released a statement. When Harvey got his sentence, Bill tweeted, like, who is tweeting for Bill Cosby? Like, I want to know. Who's his PR person? Like,
he got a special room in the lockdown, bro.
Yeah, like he's in. And the thing is, they gave me 10 years.
Really, with the voice? Really, you have to do the voice, though.
You got to.
You don't.
You got to. Bill Cosby, you got to know.
That's the case. You might as well do one of these with the patch on the eye or something like that.
The look away he did?
Oh.
You got to do the.
Poor Bill.
Poor Bill, but
Well, Harvey is falling and he's falling. They won't let him have his walker. He has
He might have a
you know how
concussion.
quickly you saw how quickly his health declined.
Yeah.
Did you see how quickly that happened?
And that's a walker pop up.
Yeah. From out of nowhere, like, give me the.
Oh my gosh.
He was a vibrant man when this all started. His hair was black.
Mm-hmm.
He had a lovely wife.
Right. He had jewelry around his neck shining. Now all of a sudden he gray.
Yeah, now I need pass me the walker. I need the walker.
That mess looks crazy.
He got a walker. He can't stand up straight. Like,
he lost all that weight. He looks like a hanger. It's just
That's what they saying he's not healthy. He won't survive in jail. Times is hard. Yeah.
I won't survive in jail. I won't survive in jail. Like, this is not, it's not like news. Exactly. He won't survive in jail.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not supposed to.
He's not supposed to, right. He's not supposed to live a lap of luxury, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're in there for a reason, my man. You're supposed to struggle.
Yeah. I don't think he knew that when he was doing what he was doing.
All of the dirty people with the Rona, die. Just die.
Look, that's going to be next.
They might be the safest people.
He can't go to jail because he got coronavirus.
Listen, remember in World War Z, you had to be infected with a virus for the like. I don't want the World War Z zombies.
No, I don't want those zombies.
They was mad fast.
Yeah.
They.
I ain't hit the gym enough to mess with those zombies.
For real, I got to get my 40 yard on.
Or give me that Magic Johnson blood or something. Let me walk around with a virus and be looking fine. Give me that. Give me the Magic Johnson blood.
The more
I'll take some of those Weinstein zombies, though. Those Weinstein zombies can walk around.
Yeah.
I don't want the World War Z zombies.
They was climbing it. They climb on each other. They willing to do whatever to get to,
jumping off buildings.
And not the I Am Legend ones either, because they was ruthless in the shadows. They good in the daylight, you know what I'm saying? But when it got dark, they was just as ferocious. Like, I don't mess with that.
Well, we need them TV zombies, not the movie zombies.
Right.
The Walking Dead zombies.
Walking Dead zombies, them slow
budget.
dudes. Yeah. Get the shotguns, headshots, some axes. You know what I mean? We don't get that. So hopefully, well, remember in I Am Legend, it was the cure for the virus that did it. So we got to watch this vaccine they're gonna give us. You know what I mean?
Next year, the vaccine
let somebody else try it first.
You mean we'll all be dead next year? That's when the virus is, when the cure is coming.
As long as we got toilet paper, we are safe.
You know what? Let me tell you something. And before we let me just
as long as we got toilet paper, we good.
As a PSA. Okay, for this Rona, if you're gonna come outside, don't have your children with construction worker mask and the gloves you use to cover your hair. Don't have them come outside. Just keep their asses in the house if you're so concerned. Then, if you're gonna have the gloves on to touch the canned goods in the supermarket.
The canned goods.
You want to touch the canned goods with your dark and lovely gloves on. I stay home. Just stay home. Just stay home. I don't know if the cure for this virus is eating the toilet paper. I don't know. It has to be, and wash it down with like a case of water, because everyone has 6 cases of water and 6 things of toilet tissue. I don't know how much shitting y'all gonna be doing during this quarantine. You don't need that much goddamn toilet tissue.
My goodness.
Well, I told Paul what the cure was. I told Paul what the cure was the other day.
The toilet tissue.
No, man.
It's toilet paper.
You can clean
all about the toilet paper.
You can clean your bathroom with it. You can burn acid off of a battery with it.
Coca-Cola?
Damn right.
Coca-Cola?
Damn right.
I mean, this here right here. Shout out to Coca-Cola. Pay me. Pay me. Pay me. Pay me, Coke.
Pay us. Damn it.
What?
If it's true, then let's all sip a can of Coke a day. Have a Coke and a smile.
Right.
A can of Coke a day will keep the Roni away.
It'll also give you the sugar. Cut your foot off.
But that'll be another problem that you
will not be able to outrun the zombies if your foot is cut off.
But you won't have the Rona. You won't have the Rona.
Yeah. Well, every cure always has a side effect, so it makes sense. It makes sense.
We're gonna be one-legged survivors.
Yeah, but it's a side effect. Side effect. It's always a side effect.
One-legged blind survivors.
But you can breathe. You can live.
One-legged bird box in this bitch.
Exactly.
We're gonna survive.
Yeah.
Being blind. Okay, cool.
But thank y'all for sharing the situation. I think Lewis already faded away. Everybody stay safe. Get your toilet papers. Okay, Lewis is back. There you go. I'm signing off. Netflix, Disney Plus. Get your video games. Get you some toilet paper, some food, some Coca-Cola. Until we meet
wash your hands.
And wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
No, don't wash your hands. Just die.
Sing happy birthday twice while you got to wash your hands.
Don't wash your hands.
And you got to get in the creases, and you got to do your hands.
Let's get rid of all the dirty people all at once. Don't wash your hands. Just die. Just die.
And make sure the hand sanitizer is at least 60% alcohol. None of that smell good, 20% stuff. Make sure it's like 60% alcohol or better.
Get rid of all your enemies. Give them Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer.
Crystal trying to kill people. This is premeditated.
This is how we survive.
I'm gonna mute you because this is dangerous.
Get rid of the dead weight. Don't wash your hands.
I'll see y'all next time. We'll do a follow up.
Get rid of.
We will do a follow up with y'all. I will holler at y'all. Y'all have a good night. You trying to kill people? Later, peoples. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.